It's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Indianapolis Colts and the Miami Dolphins. The winner gets a trip to sunny Arizona for Super Bowl 57. The AFC title game is underway. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Now the Iowa State product, it's Kene Nwangu. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Back to Nwangu again on first down. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They go play action with Haskins. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, 60 yards. And the Dolphins are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now a good running play here to start the drive. That'll net him 14 yards as they pick up the first.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Play fake. Winston. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 33 yards that time.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Play action now, Winston. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, that it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
47 Mike, 47. Don't get nervous. Out.
Play action. Haskins. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
Check, 47. Safe. Hey, check 24. 49, check 49. Slam.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Haskins out of the gun. He's got his man here as Gary Jennings Jr. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
29 is a Mike 29. Watch the screen. Pass.
On play action, Haskins. He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
3 down. Switch.
They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. On the give is Nwangu. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Mike 29. I'm coming after you. Shoot.
On 2nd down, Callaway down right around the 25. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Now Haskins to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Got his man. It's the tight end Long. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Handoff here to Nwangu. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Motion, motion, motion. Both sevens and Mike. Both sevens and Mike.
On 2nd down, here's Nwangu. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards the gain there. Now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. Touchdown! Hunter Long from 8 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Tucker now to add the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right?
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
You got tight right there. 47's the mic. 47's the mic. All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache. Check. 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 Hey, switch gears. Switch gears.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Evan Ingram, 35 yards. And the Dolphins continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
On 1st and 10, Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Maurice Hurst, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Winston, he's going to find Gallup here complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. On play action, Winston.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you.
Forced out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. He is tough to bring down, Jameis Winston. Yeah, Charles, I remember calling a baseball game of his. He played baseball at Florida State, too. And you saw his legs, tree trunks sprayed in to those baseball pants. I said, how could anybody bring this guy down?
And that's part of the beauty of his game because he has that toughness, that thick body. He may not beat you sprinting, but he's real sharp with his mind, and he knows how to get away from people.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
Ready? Flip, flip, flip.
They go play action. Winston. And oh, Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now it's Haskins. Finds his tight end Ingram. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Check. Check hot route. Hot. Hatchet. Whip. Watch the whip.
They'll run with Nwangu. And he's going to be met at about the 43. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down.
He's checking. Check Mike 33. I'm coming. Mike, check 33.
Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the sign judge. And that's good enough for a first down. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
Check the backer. You got motion, man. You got motion, man.
Here's Nwangu. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
He's scared. Check 13.
Now it's Nwangu. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Haskins. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Kill, turn up.
Here's Haskins, a quick throw out wide. Touchdown, Dolphins! Anthony Schwartz as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 32. And they're going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Jam.
Final play of the half, it's Haskins. But he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. And the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Final play of the half here, Winston. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
So that one just a little touch pass, but it paid off quite handsomely.
Yeah, and let's face it, the quarterback loves it because it pads his stats as a completed pass for nice yardage downfield. I like the way they get the receiver in motion. It's almost like he's running a route before he gets the football because he's got a full head of steam when the ball is popped in his direction.
Second and 4. From the shotgun, it's Winston. He'll have a first down inside the 10. Touchdown, Colts! Miles Sanders, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead drops from 34 down to 27. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll decide to not put this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Still comfortably on top, third quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Haskins. Flush to his right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Finally a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. We got 4.
On the run is Nwangu. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Mike 29. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight deep. Don't let him breathe, defense. Check.
They go play action now. Haskins. Looking deep for Jennings. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. This is taken around the 12. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Winston's throw there, caught by Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line. Jameis to throw it. That's swung out wide to Sanders. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A very solid gain of 27. They'll throw again. Winston. And once again, this is Sanders. Touchdown! Miles Sanders, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. Elliott now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to 20. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and give these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Working with a 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Check, 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 check. Deuce.
They'll go right back to Nwangu. Finding some room at midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. 74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Watch the safety creep.
Switch.
On first down, Callaway. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Check. Lucky.
Nwangu. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
3 down. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Another run now for Nwangu. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. Open man right side is Ingram. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark it down at the 9. The end result, 21 yards. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Check.
On the toss, here's Nwangu. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Now Haskins, a pop pass to his wideout. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on 3rd down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down sometimes. It can pop big. In this case, it didn't.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 35. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line.
Salute when you see me. That jealousy is an ocean, and you either float or you sink. Moment of truth, credit check.